If you are just joining us, we're looking at solutions to previous questions relating to GSCE or WASSCE. We are still treating numbers, and today we are focusing on measures and accuracy. We got a question on the board which says we have information about two fridge freezers, A and B. A has a capacity of 330 liters. The ratio of fridge capacity to freezer capacity is 3:2, whereas B has a capacity of 294 liters. The ratio of fridge capacity to freezer capacity is 7:3. If Grace buys one of these fridge freezers, she buys the one with the greater freezer capacity. Which one did she buy? We're going to solve it right away. To be clear, we're allowed to use calculators to solve this problem in order to be quick. So let's start. A capacity is equal to 330 liters. Ratio is equal to 3:2. Therefore, sum of ratio is equal to 3 plus 2, which is 5. So if we got the sum of ratio of fridge is to freezer, we can easily find the capacity of the fridge or the freezer for A. So capacity of fridge will be the ratio of fridge is 3, the sum of ratio is 5, and the capacity of A is 330. If we compute this, you would have, I'll do it together, 3/5 multiplied by 330. It means that the capacity of the fridge will be 198 liters. Therefore, if the capacity of the fridge and freezer put together is 330, therefore freezer will now be 330 minus 198, which is 132 liter. Obviously, alternatively, if you don't want to do this subtraction, you can always do 2, which is the ratio of freezer, all over 5, which is sum of ratio, multiplied by 330. It will give you exactly the same thing, 132 liters. All right, let's look at B. He says the capacity of B is 294 liters. Ratio is 7:3. Therefore, sum of ratio is 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10. So we're ready. If we want to get the volume of the fridge, it will be capacity of fridge the ratio of fridge is 7, the sum of ratio is 10, and total volume of fridge and freezer is 294. Let's quickly do this computation. 7 all over 10 multiplied by 294. That will be equal to 205.8 liters. That is the capacity of the fridge. Therefore, capacity of freezer will be obviously the capacity of both fridge and freezer minus the capacity of fridge, which is equal to 294 minus 88.2. Please take note that for B, the capacity of the freezer is 88.2 liters. For A, the capacity of freezer is 132 liters. Therefore, the question wants us to identify that if Grace buys one of these fridge freezers, she actually buys the one with the greater freezer capacity. Which one did she buy? Obviously, she bought A. With a capacity of 132 liters. If you got questions, put it down in the comment section and we will solve it together. Let's look at another problem. Tom and Adil are the two runners up in a 200-meter race. Tom completes the race in 24 seconds. Adil completes the race at an average speed of 28.8 kilometers per hour. Who wins the race? All right, let's solve it. Consider 28.8 kilometers per hour. In this kind of problem, all your units must align. This is in kilometers per hour, whereas we are dealing with time in seconds. Either we bring this to meter per second or we take this to hour. I think it's easier to bring this to meter per second. So this is the same thing as 28.8. 1,000 meters makes 1 kilometer, so multiply by 1,000 kilometer divided by 60 minutes multiplied by 60 seconds. So by doing this, we have brought this particular value to meter per second. All right, let's compute. This will be equal to 28 meter per second. Nice. All right. So Adil completes this race at an average speed of 8 meters per second. Who wins the race? All right. So if distance over time is the same thing as speed, which we can tell when it says the speed is meter per second. Meter is distance, second is time. That's speed. So it means that the time it took Adil, the second runner, to complete this race obviously of 200 meters. Let t denote time is equal to his speed, which is 8 meters per second. So simple, we can do crossing and multiplying here, and would have 8t is equal to 200. T is equal to 200 divided by 8, which is 25. So the time it took Adil to complete this race is 25 seconds. But when you read the question, it says Tom completes the race in 24 seconds. Therefore, who wins this race? Tom wins because he completed the race in a shorter time of 24 seconds. Clear and simple. If you got questions, please feel free to put it down in the comment section and we'll answer it together.